Good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. This is Letters to the Single Women and Married. Today we shall be looking at a topic that, baffles me most of the time I look at single women and women in my age group or even those that are married. I want to talk about women, most especially the single ladies. If you ask a normal girl, when I say girl, I don't mean 15, 16 years or 20 years old. I mean a marriageable young woman. You ask her, what is your goal? What the person might tell you on the average is, after school, I want to be married. I want to be married to an already made man, an already made man, an already made man. Women, what is happening? I mean, we are getting it all wrong. You know, it is crazy to think that once you are not married, you are not complete. Today I'm going to be speaking on this message I title A Letter to the Single. Number one, single women. Marriage does not complete a man. Marriage, heard me right? Marriage does not complete a man. If you are an incomplete woman before marriage, you will remain incomplete even in that marriage. What completes you is your comportment. What completes you is your dream. What completes you is you, be yourself. Number two, learn to invest in yourself. Talk less about marriage and be who you are. What do I mean? I am not asking you to be selfish now. After God, what I mean is that after God, it's you. You need to take care of yourself. You need to invest more in yourself. When I say invest, I don't mean go and be rubbing cream or maybe powdering your face. Yes, we will look good once in a while. What I mean by invest in yourself, I will try as much as possible to break it down because I really want whoever that watches this video, if this video is useful to you, please, I want you to understand the nook and cranny why I really made this video. I am going to come down, break the grammar down. When I say invest in yourself, what I mean is that read books, do what makes you happy, pursue your career, no matter what it is, provided it is not on the wrong side. Whatever that puts food on your table, that makes you happy, that makes you, on the right path, on the right track, and you don't feel any regret, please do it. And talk less about marriage. You know the reason? Because marriage is not a goal, it is a gift from God. The originator knows whoever he wants to give that gift to. Stop selling yourself. Stop bringing down yourself. Stop lowering your standard on this issue called marriage. You lower your standard to people. When this one is like this, you want to become like this. Be yourself. If you lower your standard to anybody, the right people aren't going to come to you. Sorry. They are not going to come to you. Rather, you scare the right people away and the wrong people are attracted to you. That is what happens when you lower your standards. Setting a standard for yourself is the third one. Is the third letter I'm going to be reading out today. Set a standard for yourself. Standards does not, no, hear me right now. Standard does not scare people away from you. Rather, they attract the right people. Magnets has two phases. For those of us that did chemistry and phases, have two phases, the repelling phase and the attracting phase. They say two like pairs attract. Why two unlike pairs? They do what? They retract. They desist from each other. Your standard attracts the right people who appreciate that standard you're setting to you. Pour in yourself. A good marriage is a salary that is paid for being a good single woman. Hear that again. A good marriage is a salary that is paid on being a good single woman. You need to pour in yourself. You need to prepare yourself. Marriage is a lifelong commitment. It is not where you eat pap and drink moi moi. You need to set standards. Number four, add value to your life. Add value. When I look at young women today, the only and the only and the only and the final goal they have in life is I want to be married. Yes, it is good to be married. Jesus appreciated married people. Yes, but there is never a place that it was written in the scriptures, thou shalt marry. It is not a commandment. Please add value to your life. Add value to your life. Even when you're married now, let me act single. When you get married now, what are those things that you have put in place to submit to your husband? Because marriage in itself is principled. A woman must submit. What are you going to submit? What are the values you already created for yourself? You've already added to yourself that you are likely to submit. You are going to be sacrificing in marriage. You are going to submit something to your husband, to your children. Haven't you seen children who told their mom, oh, mommy BC can do this. Mommy Adekule can do this. You cannot even bake cake. Pour in yourself. Learn something new. Add value to yourself. Be you. In the long run, it's going to pay. Number five, service to God and people. Singles. In your singlehood, let me wait a minute and say this. Sorry for distracting a little bit. In your singlehood, you need to prepare yourself very well. Like a virgin, a bride ready to be what? Given to the bridegroom. Singlehood is a ground for preparation. Singlehood is freedom. Freedom. What do you do with your freedom? What do you do with your freedom? We are all called to service. Like I said, number five, service. While you are single, what do you do? Do you do business? Do you sell goods? Do you render services to people? Profitable ones. That is what I mean. Do you work in an office? Are you a civil servant? Have you invested throughout your single lifehood? What will you achieve by the time you get into marriage? What will you explain that you have achieved from your singlehood? You have to serve people. God first, then people in your singlehood. Because that is when you are still free. That is when you are still very agile. That is when you are still very, very young to do whatever you want to do. Marriage is not a relaxing point of a woman. Marriage is hard work. Now that you're single, save. Let your service be profitable. Let your service be profitable. In the sense that the gains you made when you were so young, when your blood is still very, very strong, when you are no longer broken down, when you are not that old, when you are not old, the investments you made are what will take you through marriage. Please, if you find whatever I am saying in this video profitable, I might not be the best counselor. I am not even a counselor. But I saw those things, they give me disturb, they deprive me of sleep. I felt it as a dream. I have to take it up. If you find it very interesting, if you find it helpful, please thumb up and don't forget to subscribe so that anytime I upload any video, you'll be able to see it. Number six, have a reputable lifestyle. Have a reputable lifestyle. Someone might pause now and start asking me, how do I have a reputable when I don't have money? Money is not a reputable lifestyle. You can't have a reputable lifestyle without money. This reputable lifestyle, what do I mean by it? It's a big grammar, but it has to do with the association you keep. I paused a little to smile in the sense that I remembered something. But this is a video, it is not time to tell story. The association you keep. There is a saying that the circle you keep will either make or mar you in life. I would say that the circle you keep is your magnetic point for whatsoever uh, you want to attract in life. You have to be very, very careful. Choose your friends wisely. Second, be very, very mindful. Be very, very sensitive to your dressing mode. Your mode of dressing matters a lot. It doesn't cost anything for you to wear a decent pair of trousers and a shirt, not a body hug, not a half shirt. You don't have to go naked. Singles, hear me and hear me straight. Because these are the things that are really giving me, tough time when I think about women. Like, we're getting it wrong. Not until you grow naked before you will get your life partner. No, you are not even to search. And please, let me pause to say this. Stop using that statement as a single. I am single and searching. You are not single and searching as a young single woman. Quote me. You are a treasure to be searched for. You are not to search. In fact, if you want me to prove that for you from the Word of God, in Genesis, you find out that God hid the woman in the side rib, by the side rib, of the man. Why did God hid the woman there? Because she's a treasure. You are not meant to search, you are meant to be searched for. So please, allow them to pay your price. Allow them to search this great treasure of God after you. You don't have to go naked. Forget about what you see in social media today. It doesn't work that way. Marriage is harder than that. Nobody has told you that. Someone tells you marriage is blissful. Yes, it is blissful. But sometimes there are challenges that if you are not a well prepared single, you cannot handle it. 7. There's a saying, I want to put it this way, that says, an empty pocket does not mar a man or a woman, but an empty brain does. You have to, invest in yourself, study, learn something, read books, be exposed. Don't be afraid to go on an adventure as a woman, as a single woman, because then you're free. And number 8, or 7, sorry. I've made a lot of mistakes in the course of this video, but I believe the point is there. For those who really want to get it out, find it useful, dig it out. I am not here to polish grammar or to please anybody, but the truth, I want it to come out, and those who are concerned should what? Should just pick it up and make amends. The fourth one is pursue your dream. Pursue your dream. Pursue your dream. Do not allow anybody deceive you. In the course of pursuing your dream, it is very hard. I know. I've experienced it and I'm still experiencing it. You will get people who will talk you down. People will not want you to ascend where you ought to be. Pursue. Keep moving. Do not stop. There is a reason you have to, keep moving, because God created you that way, that you have to go forward. That is why your eyes and your feet are faced forward. Move on. The last but not the least this afternoon is choose to be happy. No matter what. It is your choice. It is not an option. Choose to be happy. You know what unhappiness does to you as a single woman? It gives you a tag on your forehead. Your forehead. And before you know it, wrinkles will start what appearing from nowhere. And those who knew you before might not know you again. Choose to be happy. Do what makes you happy. Keep association that makes you happy. Serve where you are loved. Don't be everywhere, but be somewhere. Singles today, because of what the society thinks of them, is a single woman at 30 is still single. What the community is saying, you allow it to sink into you and keep shrinking you, and choose to be happy. Your ears should choose what they wish to hear and discard the rest. I pray that as many who have listened to this video, the message in this video today, will be blessed. And if you find it very, very interesting, please give it a thumb up. And also don't forget to subscribe. I remain your sister, Akah Benedicta. Letters to the Single will be coming your way next time. By the time you subscribe, you'll be able to see some subsidiary videos that I'm going to be putting up. My next video, I shall be talking about what marriage is and what is not. See you in my next video. Bye.